Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Melanie Sims 2000. I'm here with my very first mod review. This is for KawaiiStacie's My First Farm Animal mod. This is new, public release. It's going to be tomorrow, March 26th, which is Tuesday. But if you are a patron, it's available right now. And I just wanted to go ahead and review this for you guys. This, like I said, it's my first one. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know and I will, of course, do more. But anyway, so let's get into the information first on the website. So as you can see, we're here on KawaiiStacie's website. So her new site is KawaiiStacieMods.com. And you go to downloads, and it'll be the very first one, My First Animal. So this is kind of what her homepage looks like. And right now, if you're looking at this right now, it'll be right here under what's new. But if you're not, you can just go to mods, and this is where all of her current mods are listed. And as you can see, it's the very first one, and you would just click on it. So information: it requires cats and dogs pack. It says this is a small little placeholder until we actually get a farming pack. I have a good feeling that we are actually getting a farming pack soon, so I didn't want to make it highly detailed because then it would be a whole lot of work for nothing. And I feel her. I mean, like, I personally am looking forward to getting a farm pack, so we'll just see. So look at these cute little thingies. But anyway, all right. So thumbnail by my Mana Tree. That's what it is. Okay. It says this mod allows you to turn your pets into farm animals. You can choose to harvest their produce for your household or to sell their goods to the marketplace. You'll be able to harvest more items and make more money the higher your farming skill is, which is a hidden skill. Once you have had enough of your farm animals, feel free to sell them or eat them. So if you don't know what a hidden skill is, guys, that's just a skill that you're not going to see under your skills panel. So like skating is a hidden skill, and I think like basketball might be one too. I'm not sure, but definitely skating is a hidden skill. All right, so here's a cute little picture of what it might look like. Here's a little cow. I think this is actually the one that I use. All right, it says, don't worry, you won't see any animations of your Sims killing them. It will just start up the whole adoption process, and then you'll have delicious food made by the animal in your family inventory. Thank you for your service, Mr. Cow. So for all of you out there who were cringing when you hear harvest animals, it's fine. You're not going to see anything. Do not worry. So how to become a farmer. It just kind of tells you here that you need to give your sim the farmer trait. And from an animal standpoint, you need to give them the either the produces dairy trait or produces wool. I don't really know an instance where you would give them both, but hey, to each their own. How do you build a farming skill? It says you can harvest, sell their produce, or sell them. So basically, you have to do these things to build the farming skill, and you use it by clicking on the farmer. Cooldown time, so wool, 2 to 3 days after you harvest, dairy 8 to 24 hours, and sell animals 12 to 24 hours. And then how do you become farmer, or I'll say farmer famous, a famous farmer? So this is integrated with Get Famous. If you're selling to the marketplace or selling animals to farmers, you actually can get some fame from this. So who knows? You can be like the known town farmer. I'm breezing through this just because you're gonna see most of this detail in the actual video. You're just not going to see the cooldown time part actually, and I don't think I showed how to become famous because I mean that's pretty simple. And the information here: what if an animal doesn't let you harvest? It could be because of your relationship with them or their personality traits. You won't be given a cooldown time or any produce if they reject you. I'll tell you right now, I did not get any rejection in my video, so I can't speak to that, but I can speak to everything else. And then also, if you want a more full farm experience, she has here the mod from Iceman, which is chicken. So you have chickens, you have a chicken coop, you can feed them, you can collect eggs. So it is definitely a good opportunity for you if you want a full farm experience, but this is not what this video is about. So I'm not reviewing this one, but she does have the link here. And then, like I mentioned, if you're a patron, it's available right now. But if you're not, then public release is tomorrow, Tuesday, March 26th. All right. So that should cover everything. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get you a farm. Here's the farm that I chose. I did not build this. If you are a builder, then you go right ahead. But I wasn't about to do all that. So what you can do is I have it saved here. Oh wait, no, in my library, and it's this one right here. It's by Chicambo, I think it's called, whatever. But it's the family farm, so it's one of the first ones I found. So I just went ahead and got it. I made a couple of alterations to it. Like I kind of made this little, I guess, makeshift farmers market area over here. I added some swings over here. Like I just did a few things, and then back here I kind of added the like three different pins. This was already here, like it was all one big pin, but I kind of altered it and made it into three different ones and put gates on each one. So depending on how you want to have your animals set up, that's what you want to do. But um, next, what you want to do is you need your animals. So let's go into CAS if I can find my my farmer wife. Here we go. Let's see. All right, so we're in CAS, and I have my little farmer family here. So this is Landon Holiday, and this is Yvette Holiday. And so what you need to do, as you probably have already seen, like we talked about when we were looking at the website, is you have to add the farmer trait to the person. So it's under the hobby, and it says farmer. These Sims love to survive off of their farm. They are good at gardening and tending to animals. So I kind of just made him up, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, it took me forever because I don't know how to just do stuff and just do it real quick. Like I have to just, really be invested in it. And so I spent so much time in CAS, like making up Landon and Yvette and making sure they had the persona I wanted. And I was like, Brittany, this is for a mod review, but I don't know. I just need to, be fully invested. But anyway, so Landon here, he's the outdoor enthusiast. He's a loner, so he loves being alone, tending to the animals, and he loves the outdoors. And then we have Yvette here. She has a farmer trait as well because she doesn't help out all the time. She tends more to the gardening when she needs to, but she loves music. She's a bookworm, and she's a Renaissance sim. So, first of all, as you can see, I already have some animals here. So we have Penelope, little Penelope. We have Rainbow, who's a cow. We have Lily, the sheep. And we have Queen Cupcake, the sheep. I did not come up with these names, y'all. I just did the dice roll. So to get these, what you can do, once again, I don't even know where to start to make those, but you can kind of look them up. So what I kind of did was I just looked them up by this right here, either the item name or the hashtag. So the cows I found by Adventures, sorry, yeah, Adventures. So it's just cow. So that's where I got the cow from. And then I found a goat. This is actually one we're gonna add, and that's by Professor Punk. It's the goat that we're gonna add. And then Goofy Playground has these two sheep. So the sheep are already in there, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a goat. So I just think this is so cool. Like I don't even know how people can do this, but it's whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and add the goat to the family. All right, so the goat is now added. Now for me, it's a male. I'm gonna change to a female because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a female. But what I did was I just named named the animal last name, and then let's pick a cute name. Mia. I like Mia. So Mia the goat. Now I wouldn't recommend like naming your animals if you're gonna kill them. but yeah, we're gonna name the goat Mia. And so what you have to do is here on the traits, let's get rid of Jumpy. You need to go over here to the lifestyle and pick either produces dairy or produces wool. So because it's a goat and there's goat milk and goats don't have wool, we're going to produce dairy. Now that's the same thing for the cows. As you can see, produce dairy for Penelope and Rainbow. Both have the produced dairy. And then Lily and Queen Cupcake all have produced wool. So once you have your animal and you have your trait, you can pick the other traits, it's fine. Then you can pick the one that's going to help you be able to quote unquote harvest, or however you want to call it. Okay, all right, so we're going to go ahead and head back in the game. So now that we're back in the game, as you can see, when you start anything, they're on the street, and that's not what you want. You want them in your pens, right? So what we're going to do is we have our pins here. It just use some of the in-game features, and as you can see, I put these little food bowl, like log looking food bowls, because Obviously, we don't have anything in the game since there's no farm pack for like real, eating units for animals like troughs or anything. So this was kind of the closest thing I could find, and I didn't really find anything that was functional online to, like CC wise. So that is what I chose to use. And as you can see, this Penelope, yeah, Penelope's already in here. So what you want to do is with your gates, you want to make sure you unlock your gates. So we're going to go ahead and unlock all of these gates. And to make it easier, I have MC Command Center in my game because it's just a lot easier. So I'm going to shift click and I'm going to teleport Landon here, and then I'm going to head over to Yvette and I'm going to teleport Yvette here and hit play. All right, I had to take autonomy off because they were just doing the most. But anyway, okay, so now we have them in the pen. So the cow's already over here. So we're gonna have Yvette call the goats in here, and then we're gonna have Landon call the sheep into these pens. And we need, oh my gosh, we did not call you. All right, so what I'm gonna do is the goat's in there. So let's go ahead and teleport her over here, and let's call the other cow into this one. Get on up. Get up. Oh, that's Penelope. Oh, Penelope moved. All right. Well, let's call Penelope. All right. So now that both of the sheep are in here, you want to lock for all pets. Okay. So now all the stinking pets are in there. I think it's like a delay. Like when you say lock for all pets, like sometimes if they've already queued to leave, they're going to leave. So it's better to do it kind of when they're like as soon as they get in there. But anyway, so now everybody's in their pen. So obviously, you want to make sure they have food so she can fill these bowls. And this is mad extra. I don't even need to do all this. Okay, those are already full. And there's only one goat in there. Okay. I also tried looking for like CC, like hay, like beds that were hay, like functional pet beds. But once again, I couldn't find those either. So I couldn't really use them. So it is what it is. All right, so next, oh guys, I'm so silly. I didn't even show you Noemi. Again, the game named her. So Noemi is their granddaughter, and so the reason why she's in here is because I want to show you the skill. So the skill, as KawaiiStacie said, is a hidden skill, and the only way I could really show this to you guys is to download a mod that I use called Show Sim Info, and if you would like more info on that, I'll probably go ahead and just put the link below. But the Show Sim Info mod just helps it shows you info for the sim. So like if I click on her and go to Show Sim Info, this sim, and then go to skills, you can see it's kind of related to, I guess you use the skating skill as like an underline. You can see that Yvette is 4 out of 5 and she has, it says statistic, skill, hidden, farming. So she has level 4, and then Landon should have the same level. So let me click on him. Show sim info, this sim skills. Yeah. So level 4 out of 5. However, if we go find Noemi, where's she at? Oh man, this build is missing wallpaper. Okay. If you go to Noemi and do the same thing, show sim info, this sim skills, she has 0 skills. Okay. So where this comes into play, guys, is if Yvette goes to, let's say, Rainbow, you can see she can harvest for dairy, harvest for ice cream, for egg toast, for cake. Let's go to the farmer menu. So if you click on the animal, there is a farmer menu. So if you click on it, more choices, farmer. This is all the options for that cow. Omelet, just all the stuff that she can do. So you can see all of that is unlocked. Same thing for Landon. If he goes to sheep, I don't think this one has but 2. Yeah, this one just has 2. But if you go to Rainbow, once again, farmer, he has all these options. All right, but if we bring little Naomi in here, and if she tries to click on Rainbow, you guys are going to see farmer. She can only sell dairy to the market, harvest dairy for yogurt, or harvest dairy for milk. Omelet, cake, eggs benedict, eggs toast, and ice cream all say you need more farming experience. And as we look, she has 0 skill. And so she needs to actually interact with the animals doing farming things to be able to build that skill. So if you look, if I have her, well, she can't do Penelope. Penelope's already been done. Rainbow. So if we let her harvest dairy for milk, and this is actually going to show you what this actually means as well. So we're going to let her harvest dairy for milk. All right, so she's harvesting. And this is kind of the interaction That's harvesting. So see, guys, it's cute. You see the pop-up says, please check your Sims family inventory or their personal inventory for newly added items. Okay, so let me just pause it. So if you go to her inventory, here goes the milk. It's glasses of milk. So that is how she harvested the cow. Okay, now let's go back to Sim info. Show Sim info, this Sim skills. Voila, now she has skills. I guess to me it kind of goes up quickly. I don't know if that can be made a little like less easier, if that's a good word to use to have the skill go up. But now from that one interaction, she has 2 out of 5. So now she has that hidden farming skill. But what I would have to do in order, actually, no, let's try it over here with Mia. So now if we go to Mia, we can see Farmer that now she can do for eggs toast, but she still doesn't have these three. So these four, sorry. So it's obvious that as her skill goes up, she's gonna unlock different things that she can harvest. But as you saw, having 4 gives you everything. Okay. So just to show you some other things, let's try and harvest Mia for something else. So farming, let's do for an omelet. Let's harvest dairy for an omelet. All right, so you harvested from the omelet, and here's the omelet in her inventory. Here's the action I did before. So the only thing I've noticed, guys, and I don't know if that was intentional, is you can't sell these things. So as you can see, this item cannot be sold or deleted. The only thing you can do is click on them and throw them away. Again, I don't know, or clean up. I don't know if that's intentional, but yeah, you can't drag and sell the stuff that you harvest. But what I did realize you can do is you can drag and drop them into the inventories if you want to sell. So like for instance, let's go back to Noemi. So if she wants to maybe sell the meat, oh my gosh, the milk, I dragged it in there, view inventory, the milk is in there. So just an idea, you could potentially have the stuff that you're harvesting and sell them like at a little farmer's market. Then just click on it and then, have them 10 table, and it will stock the table first of all, and then tend the table, and you can kind of have like a little farmer's market on their lot. Who knows? I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that. Some other thing that you can do, let's harvest these sheep. So if you go to more options, farmer, you can harvest them for wool or you can sell. This one, let's harvest, so I can show you what it's going to do, and then I'll do sell for the other one. So for harvest wool for household item, when you harvest it, the actual item you get is going to be random, and it actually goes to your household inventory. So he's done harvesting the sheep, and it says, once again, please check your Sims family inventory or personal inventory for newly added item. So obviously this one's not here. So if we go to our family inventory, all right, so he harvested it, and as you can, it's actually this one because all the other ones are stuff that I've done before. So you say you see he got a sleeper, and this is everything else that they've gotten from harvesting the wool. Okay, ignore everything else for right now. So that is harvesting for the wood. Now, if he went over here and went to farmer and then sell wool to market, you're just going to get the money. Like nothing happens to the animals. He's just going to do the interaction. You're going to get some money, and then you're just going to have to wait for the next time. I think the wool is a couple of days, and then I think the milk is maybe like 8 to 24 hours. So as you can see, we sold the wool from this animal. We got $579, and their skill is level 4, so they're getting more money now because they have a higher skill. All right, so the other thing that you can do is if you click on farmer, or on the farmer, and then the menu farmer, you either harvest the animal for meat or sell animal to farmer. So we're going to sell one of these animals for meat. So let's do I love Penelope. I can't do it. Let's do Rainbow. I've replaced all the other animals while testing it out, but like Penelope has been there from the beginning. So I can't do it. All right, so harvest animal for meat, we're going to say yes. Do not worry. Nothing is going to happen from like a non-kosher standpoint. So what happens is it's kind of like an adoption process. And so if we sit here and we wait, see, there they go. They're going to come and just take the animal away. So it is totally humane, guys. So she's going to come take, not Penelope, Rainbow away. The only thing that I guess I don't like, but I don't care because I have mods for it, is they get this moodlet or buff, whatever, that their pet got taken away. But I use UI extensions cheat, so I just right click, boom, it's gone. So I don't really care. However, it's kind of cute. Like, say Noemi, it lives on the farm with her grandparents, and say she really loved Penelope or really loved Rainbow, and so maybe you really want that emotion because maybe she really feels that way about the pet being gone. Well, the pet to her being gone. So it serves its purpose. If you want to use it, it's there. If you don't, go ahead and use UI extension sheets. Um, but yeah, so that one is that. And then let's have Yvette go ahead and who is this again? What animal is this? Mia. So let's do farmer. And now instead of harvest animal for meat, we're going to sell animal to farmer. Same process. You just click the animal. The adoption people are going to come. So sell animal to farmer. Yes. The adoption people are gonna come. We sold for $49. I don't know if you saw that coming up on the side, but we sold for $49. So she's gonna come take Mia away, and now Mia's gonna go to another farmer. Like I said, Yvette doesn't have any type of like emotional connection, so we're gonna right click that away. um, but yeah, so that is for the farmer. So when we sold them, I'm gonna go back to inventory. So when we sold them, I mean, not sold them, harvest them for meat, you get these meals. So we got some steak, a BLT, and hamburger. I believe it gives you two when you do this because I've done it a couple of times, but I think it was 4 before, so that means we get 2. Once again, the only thing that I see when it comes to the food, so these things that we get in the inventory that are not food, you can sell them. So it's kind of like, the wool is worth whatever it is that it made. So you can sell those just fine. But for the food, you can't sell the food. I'm clicking. You can't sell the food. So once again, the only option for the food in here is most likely just to take it out of your inventory and put it in your refrigerator. And then maybe sell it if you want to. Alright guys, so that is the farming mod. Like, I don't know about you, but I like it. As she said in her post, she thinks we're gonna get it, so she didn't make it too extensive. However, I really feel like it's fun. If you want to go ahead and use Ice Mun Mun's chicken coop mod as well to add to it, that'd be lots of fun. If you are a mod user and you want to use MC Command Center to increase your household size. I personally don't do that because I just feel like if my game jacks up or if the mod, like if anything happens to the mod, I don't want to lose functionality. But you can add more households, so maybe you want like 10 animals. Let me stop doing that because it keeps moving the screen, but you get the point. You can increase your household. But I think it's fine. I think it's fun if you maybe just have one little family you want to use. So I enjoyed actually playing with it, guys. It's very well thought out. I love it. The only thing I would say is I'm not sure why you can't sell the food that you get, but that's probably the only thing that I can say is weird, and it might be intentional, so who knows? But yeah, but thank you, KawaiiStacie, for allowing me to review this. It's an awesome mod. So if you guys want it, it is, like I mentioned before, public release. So if you're not a patron, March 26th, which is tomorrow. When you see this, that'll be tomorrow, Tuesday, March 26th. But if you are a patron, then it's actually available right now and you can go get it. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. It's kind of fun. I might do mod reviews more often. I don't know. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. If you did, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you try it. And subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.